Security concerns intensified in New York after Hamas banners were displayed during a large protest in Manhattan only hours after federal authorities disrupted an alleged plot targeting a synagogue. According to the ACT News team, the sequence of events has reignited debate across the United States over extremism, public demonstrations, and rising concerns surrounding domestic security. Federal investigators continue examining possible connections and motivations linked to the synagogue threat, while city officials maintain heightened alert measures. In sports, a high school baseball state championship ended in dramatic fashion after a rare play triggered confusion and chaos on the field, sparking heated reactions from players, coaches, and fans. The unusual moment quickly spread across social media and became one of the most discussed stories in American school athletics. Another case drawing national attention involves the disappearance of a woman during a trip to the Bahamas. New details emerged after a close friend revealed allegations involving the missing woman's husband and his behavior following her disappearance. Investigators continue working to determine the timeline and circumstances surrounding the case. Economic concerns also remain a major topic for American families. A new financial analysis highlighted how much money is now considered necessary to retire comfortably in every U.S. state, reflecting growing anxiety over inflation, healthcare costs, housing prices, and long-term financial stability. According to ACT News analysis, the data shows major differences between regions as living expenses continue climbing nationwide. Meanwhile, Vice President J.D. Vance and other Republican leaders criticized Democrats over what they described as widespread fraud inside government assistance programs. The debate over oversight, spending transparency, and public accountability is expected to become a major issue heading deeper into the 2026 election cycle. Religious and cultural discussions are also gaining momentum across the country. A senior Catholic leader warned Americans about what he called a true threat facing society ahead of a major Trump address, pointing to growing social division, loss of community values, and increasing political polarization. According to the ACT News team, religion continues playing an increasingly visible role in America's cultural and political conversations. In another remarkable story, a man walking his dog reportedly discovered an ancient relic believed to date back thousands of years. Archaeologists are now examining the object, which could provide valuable historical insight into early civilizations connected to the region. Legal experts are also discussing the growing number of so-called homewrecker lawsuits in certain U.S. states, where individuals can sue over affairs that allegedly contributed to the collapse of marriages. The cases are creating complicated legal and financial consequences while reopening debates about personal responsibility and family law. In the ongoing national debate over transgender athletes in women's sports, a female track athlete publicly criticized what she described as increasing hostility toward Christians expressing their beliefs on the issue. The discussion continues, fueling intense reactions across schools, athletic organizations, and political circles nationwide. Political analysts are also closely monitoring several lesser-known election races that could unexpectedly reshape the balance of power in the 2026 midterms. According to election experts cited by ACT News, a handful of competitive contests in key regions may end up influencing national political dynamics far beyond local borders. Migration trends inside the United States are also changing rapidly. While Texas and Florida continue attracting large numbers of new residents, another conservative-leaning state is reportedly growing even faster, driven by lower living costs, economic opportunities, and shifting lifestyle preferences among Americans relocating from expensive urban areas. In business and technology, anticipation is already building around Amazon Prime Day 2026 as consumers prepare for one of the largest online shopping events of the year. Retail analysts expect fierce competition between major e-commerce companies as shoppers search for discounts amid persistent inflation pressures. Environmental and public safety concerns also resurfaced after new data showed shark attack fatalities rising above the decade average during 2025. Experts continue studying possible explanations, including climate conditions, migration patterns, and increased human activity in coastal waters. And in one of the most emotional stories of the day, a former mayor described what he called a profound spiritual experience during a serious medical emergency, adding his voice to broader public conversations involving faith, mortality, and personal transformation. According to the ACT News team, these developments continue reflecting a period of deep political, cultural, economic, and social change unfolding simultaneously across the United States and beyond.